The USS Arizona Memorial is an awesome place to visit, but there's more to Pearl Harbor. Much more. Pearl Harbor holds a significant place in history. The Navy base in Oahu, Hawaii, was the site of a pivotal moment during World War II, where a surprise military strike by the Japanese on December 7, 1941, led the United States to enter the war. This map shows the locations of the U.S. vessels on the morning of the attack. With so many vessels lined up in a row, you can see why it would be a prime target. When visiting for the day, start off at the National Park Service Visitor Center, see the exhibits and the park movie. You'll want to make sure that you have a reservation to see the USS Arizona Memorial, as it can fill up. I recommend viewing the exhibits before you head over to the USS Arizona. The National Park Service receives between 4,000 and 8,000 visitors a day. The United States Navy operates a ferry service with a ship capacity of 145 passengers. A ferry departs every 15 minutes. Given that schedule, you can see that your time on the memorial will be limited. By visiting the exhibits ahead of time, you get a much better understanding of what you're seeing while you're out there. The ferry will arrive at this end, and you'll be able to enter the memorial. There will be interpretive designs along the way. There's a viewing well that you can look under the water, and then the shrine room where all the names are listed. When you look out towards the USS Missouri, you're going to see the beginnings here, the gun turret number 1. And then you're going to see gun turret number 2 underneath, as well as the funnel smokestack. Looking the other direction back towards the National Park Service where the ferry departed, you can see the base of gun turret number 3 and gun turret number 4. Here's what you see from the viewing well. This is gun turret number 3. This view is looking out over the front of the ship, heading back towards the USS Missouri. Remember, it fills up fast, so you need to make your reservations weeks, if not months, in advance. The rest of the video will focus on Ford Island, starting with the USS Utah Memorial. The USS Utah was hit by torpedoes, rolled over, and sank, trapping 58 crewmen. The ship was never salvaged and remains where it sank. The USS California was torpedoed and bombed, caught on fire, and slowly sank over 3 days. There were 165 casualties, with 4 men earning the Medal of Honor. The ship was raised in April of 1942, repaired, and returned to service in January 1944. The USS Oklahoma was hit by torpedo bombers, capsized, killing 429 crewmen. The ship was so badly damaged it could not be repaired and was salvaged in 1943. The USS Missouri was launched in 1944 and is the last battleship commissioned by the United States. Tour tickets will cost around $38. The tour will take you around the main deck, the lower deck, and as well as the upper levels. The big guns are quite impressive. The ship is famous for being the site of the surrender of Japan in September 2, 1945, marking the end of World War II. Tickets to the Pearl Harbor Aviation Museum will cost you $28. Many, but not all, of the museum's exhibits and static displays are directly related to the attack on Pearl Harbor. There's a small cafe in the museum, a great place to have lunch. Don't miss the control tower and the exhibits in Hangar 79. The hangar itself shows signs of the attack with broken glass, shrapnel. There's an impressive row of aircraft outside the hangar. You might also be able to find where Amelia Earhart crashed during her first attempt at a round-the-world flight. After a full day exploring Pearl Harbor and Ford Island, we were able to make it back to our hotel in time to see the sunset. Thanks for watching, and please consider subscribing and liking this video.